Hey guys, this is Chris with Tabletop Sports Delaware, and we are looking to bring you some old school Strat-o-matic since I'm without a camera at the moment, so we're going to try to pause our way through a cell phone. This is going to be the 1979 set, and we have the New York Mets visiting the Atlanta Braves. Let's go ahead and go through those starting lineups real quick. For the visiting Mets, batting first, shortstop Frank Tavares, left fielder Steve Henderson batting second, Lee Mazzilli center fielder batting third, Joel Youngblood cleanup right fielder, Richie Hebner third baseman batting fifth, Alex Trevino catcher is batting sixth, John Stearns will be having duty at first on batting seventh, Doug Flynn second baseman batting eighth, and starting pitcher for the Mets is going to be Mr. Craig Swan. And for your home team, Atlanta Braves, here at Fulton County Stadium, your starting lineup is going to be second baseman, Jerry Royster leading off, Roland off as center fielder batting second, Gary Matthews, right fielder batting third, Bob Horner, third bagger, batting cleanup. Dale Murphy is at first. He'll bat fifth. Barry Bonnell, left fielder, batting sixth. Pepe Frias, shortstop, batting seventh. Bruce Benedict, catcher, batting eighth, and batting ninth, the starter for the Braves is going to be Phil Niekro. So let us play some baseballs. Alrighty, top of the first, here we go. Frank Tavares is leading off. Phil Niekro with the pitch, 5-5. Tavares pops off his only home run of 1979. Lead off solo dinger. Frank Tavares touches them all. Mets are off to a 1-0 lead. Steve Henderson now facing Phil Niekro, the knuckleballer, 4-5. And low on the triple split, gets a double out of it. Mets are going early and often here. Lee Mazzilli, center fielder, man on second, Niekro. The pitch, 2-10. High on the split, home run Lee Mazzilli, and it is BP for the Mets. 2-run shot. Now Phil Niekro with a 3-0 deficit can get to playing baseball. Joel Youngblood, 5-6, just missed that home run again. Hard ground ball hit to short. That's going to be Frias at a 3 with a 10, and he's going to scoop it up, get it over to Murphy for out number 1. Let's see, Richie Hebner, future Pirate. A little bit of Tigers in there as well, as I recall. 1-9, a hard ground ball hit to first. Murphy comes up with it, trots over, gets the force for 2 away. Alex Trevino, 2-2. A hard liner into left, nope, snagged by Horner. So that is going to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and the Braves are at bat. So here we go. Swan is set. The pitch to Jerry Royster, leadoff man, 6-7, low on the split, hard liner to short, easy play by Frank Tavares. That's going to be out number 1. Roland Office, center fielder. 5-8, pops it up on the left side. Richie Hebner gets underneath it, makes the play. That's going to be out number 2. Gary Matthews. The pitch from Swan, 5-7, strikeout, swinging at the knee cheese. 1-2-3 go the Mets in the bottom of the first. So going to the top of the second, Alex Trevino is due up. He was up last in the last inning. I did not change his spot in the order. John Stearns leading off. He'll be followed by Doug Flynn and Craig Swan, 7-8-9 for Niekro. Here comes the pitch, 6-8, and issues a walk to Stearns. Doug Flynn at the plate, 1 out, 1 on, dropped the die. When I'm recording on the cell phone, don't have time to go chasing it every time. Don't be fancy. 6-7, misses a single split, hard liner to third. Horner is there. Out number 1 brings us to Craig Swan. Here's the pitch. That is a 2-6 strikeout for Niekro. That knuckler's floating exactly where he wants it. Tavares, 1 of 2 homers in the top of the first. 2-9. This time he works a double. 2 stars. That'll advance Stern to third. Stearns. So we have runners, 2 runners in scoring position. Steve Henderson comes to the plate. Niekro wants to get out of this inning. Unscathed, 2-9, strikeout. Henderson chasing at a floater in the breeze. We go to the bottom of the second, where Craig Swan will be facing Horner, Murphy, and Bonnell. Here is the at-bat for Bob Horner. 6-11, fly ball to left field. It's going to be Henderson at a 4 with a 7. Gets underneath it, makes the squeeze, out number 1. We go to Dale Murphy, playing first base. 2-11, hard ground ball, hits shortstop, fielded by Frank Taveras, gets it over to Stearns for out number 2. And so far, Craig Swan is going through the Braves like Tom sticking his thumb in a plum. Barry Bonnell, 112, pops it up, foul. Trevino races out, gets underneath it, makes the catch. 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second. We're going to go to the top of the third. And your score is 3-0 Mets. How's the time doing? 6:22. Probably be all right. Don't want to part 2. Lee Mazzilli leading off. Top of the third, 4 to Mets. 6-5. Pops it up. It's going to be caught by Frias, out number 1. Once these batters stop getting hits, we'll go through it. Joel Youngblood. 6-7. Misses a skinny split. Liner to third. Horner is there. That is out number 2. Richie Hebner digs in. Niekro with the pitch. Floats one in, and Hebner grabs it for a 2-out single. Extends the inning. Alex Trevino at the plate. Man on first. Niekro with the pitch. 3-9. Fly ball to center field. Being chased by Roland Office. Gets underneath it. Makes the catch. And Niekro sets the Mets down in the top of the third. So 3-0 your score. We go to Pepe Frias here in the bottom of the third inning. Swan with the pitch. 4-5. Hard ground ball at the second. Doug Flynn gets it over to Stearns for out number 1. And Benedict and Niekro will follow in this inning. Back to the top for Royster if needed. Benedict, the pitch from Swan. 5-7. That's a strikeout. Number 2 for Swan. And Phil Niekro comes to the plate with his batter card number 3. Foul ball, roll them all. 5-11, hard ground ball hit the first. That is going to be at Stearns. He's a 4 with a 2, and that is going to get through. Base hit for Niekro, 2 outs. First hit of the game for the Braves. Jerry Royster with a man on. Swan with the pitch to the leadoff batter. That's a 1-7. High on the split. That's a triple. Scores Niekro, and the Braves are on the board. Doink, doink, doink. Shade that run in. Man on third, 2 outs. Roland Office set to go. That is 4-11. Hard ground ball at the short. Taveras is a 3 with an 18. Roll that beautiful bean footage again. That's cocked. 8. He is a 3 with an 8. He scoops it up, gets it over to Stearns for out number 3. So 3-1 is your score. Mets over the Braves to go to the top of the fourth. John Stearns is set. Niekro with a pitch. 4-10. Fly ball to center field. Office gets underneath it. He's a 2 with a 15. And it gets in there. That is a single. And he makes a bad throw. That is going to get Stearns around to third. Office with an error. Doink. Boffo Office. Bad Office. Niekro, man on third. Infield is in. Pitching to Doug Flynn. If I get the right card out here. 1-6 will be a single. RBI single. That's going to score Stearns. An unearned run at this point. We'll see how the offense goes. Man on. Next up is Craig Swan. Niekro with the pitch. 6-8 and issues a walk. Nobody out. 2 on. 4-1 is your score. Mets over the Braves. 1979. Taveras, leadoff batter. Third time up. 4th inning. 2-6. Fly ball to left field. Barry Bonnell gets underneath it and makes that catch. Nobody advances. So Flynn back to second. 1 out. Steve Henderson, and a double play ball will end this inning for Niekro. 6-2. Hard ground ball back to the box. And he goes to second to get Swan. Not able to turn the double, so we've got men at the corners. Henderson on first with fielder's choice. 1-6. Flynn goes to third. 2 outs. Lee Mazzilli comes to the plate. Niekro wants to get to the bat. 4-12. Hard ground ball hits a second. Royster is a 3 with a 3. That is a single. RBI single. Boom. Going to score the run. The walk would have moved him to third, and that would have gotten him home. Nope, there are 2 outs. It's an unearned run. Doink. All right, Mazzilli drives in another. We have men at first and second. Joel Youngblood. 4-6, and pops it up on the right side. Murphy gets underneath it. That will be out number 3. 5-1 your score. So we have 3-4-5 due up to face Swan this inning for the Braves, and Matthews, Horner, Murphy. Here is Matthews at bat. 6-7, and low on the split. A liner to short. Taveras makes the play. That's out number 1. Bob Horner now. 4-8, and there's a ground ball hit to short. Taveras is a 3 with a 3, and that one gets through for a single. Dale Murphy, first baseman, man on first. 5-1 score. 2-8. Hard ground ball hits a shortstop. Taveras flips it over to Flynn to force Horner onto first and gets it to Stearns. 6-4-3 double play for those of you scoring at home. And if you're not scoring at home, you know, you should be. 5-1 Mets. We go to the top of the 5th. Richie Hebner leading off, 6-8, and Niekro issues a walk to start things off here in the top of the 5th. Alex Trevino, catcher, he's lined out and flown to center so far in this game. 1-8 base hit, and that'll knock Hebner up to second. Nobody out. 2 on. Phil Niekro not having a good outing. John Stearns, 3-9 base hit for Stearns. Dink, dink, and Hebner is a 112. No, they're going to hold him. Bases loaded, and Doug Flynn. Infield is not in at this point. 6-6, double. Dink, 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 dink. Hebner scores. Trevino scores. Stearns is a 113. No, Stearns is gunned down at the plate. We'll call that a 9-2 because why not? 1 out, runner on second. Feel like doing less homework, so Niekro is going to try and finish this inning out. 5-8. Hard grounder hits the second. Royster is a 3 with an 11, and he is able to check Flynn, go to first for Swan for out number 2. Brings us back to the top. Frank Taveras' 4th at bat of this short game so far. 2-9, and there is a single, and that will drive in Flynn. Another run for the Mets. Niekro needs to get out of town. 6-6, double split. That's going to move Taveras around to third, and I think the Mets are going to just try to put this away. Taveras is a 117, 2 outs, 119 scores. RBI double for Steve Henderson. This is going to be Niekro's last hurrah. Man on second, 2 outs. 9-1, 4-6, and that's a pop-up on the right side to Murphy. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 9-1 your score, bottom of the 5th inning. Dropped a die again. Oh, that doesn't take up any extra time. Barry Bonnell, Frias, and Benedict. 4-10, that will be high on the split. Home run for Bonnell. Bonell. That BB guy. 9-2 is your score. Pepe Frias, the shortstop. Swan with the pitch. 5-10 fly ball to center field. Mazzilli is a 2 with a 3. And that is a 2-base error by Mazzilli. E8. Bafo Mazzilli. Badly Mazzilli. Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Bruce Benedict. Man on second, nobody out. Foul ball, roll them all. Come here. Roll it. All right, Chris. Get a handle on things. 1-5. Hard ground ball hit to short. Taveras is able to check Frias and go to first to Stearns to get Benedict. So that is out number 1, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for Niekro. And that pinch hitter is going to be Joe Nolan. Nolan. Pinch hitter. 10E. Niekro is done. Alrighty, here we go. 1 out, man on second. Swan is set. 1-9, and that is low on the split, but that's a single, and that is going to score Frias. Reached on an error. That is an unearned run. Alrighty, man on first, 1 out. Jerry Royster at the plate. Swan with the pitch. 6-7. Low on the split. Liner to short. Great catch there by Frank Taveras. That's going to be out number 2. And gives us Roland Office, center fielder, facing Craig Swan. Here's the pitch. 5-10 fly ball to center field. Mazzilli is a 2 with a 10. Gets underneath it. Smacks his mitt. Waits for gravity to do the rest of the work. Out number 3. Braves score 2. 9-3. We go to the top of the 6th. And that's going to see Craig Skok come in and pitch for the Braves. Joel Youngblood is his first batter, and a fly ball to left field. Barry Bonnell gets underneath it, makes the catch. Out number 1, Richie Hebner. Here's the pitch from Craig Skok. That is going to be a cocked die. 1-10 is a double 5. That's a 2-bagger for Richie Hebner. His second hit, third time on base safely in this game. 1 out, 1 on. 9-3, top of the 6th. Trevino, Alex Trevino, 2-6, draws a walk, setting up a possible double play situation for the Braves. Stearns takes the pitch. 2-11, hard ground ball hits to short. Sure enough, Frias fires to Royster to get Trevino. On to first to Murphy for the 6-4-3. And that will indeed get the Braves out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. And that will see Craig Swan facing Gary Matthews, Bob Horner, and Dale Murphy. Matthews, 3-11, starts the affair off with a walk. Runner on, 9-3. Mets over the Braves here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Bottom of the 6th, 6-7 to Horner, and that's going to be low on the split. Hard liner to short. Taveras is there for out number 1. Dale Murphy now at the plate. 5-7, strikeout. That is Swan's third. Barry Bonnell. 1-11, hard ground ball hit back to the box. Swan gloves it, turns and pivots to first, gets it to Stearns for out number 3. 9-3, we go to the top of the 7th inning, where Craig Skok, why Skok and not Scott? Because Skok sounds more natural, and I think that's probably the wrong way to say it. Facing Doug Flynn, perhaps Craig Swan is staying in. He's pitching a good game. And back to the top for Taveras. We'll find out. 6-5 for Flynn. Fly ball to left field, and Bonnell is there, makes the catch. Out number 1. Yeah, Swan's going to stay in this game for now. No need to take him out. 3-8, strikeout. Out number 2, Skok facing Taveras. His 5th at bat. He gets a triple. He's hit the cycle, and I don't think I've ever had anyone do that. Nope, that's going to be a base hit. However, he does extend the inning. 2 outs, 1 on, top of the 7th. 9-3, Mets over the Braves, your score, the 1979 set. Steve Henderson's at bat, and that is a single which will advance Taveras to third. 2 stars, goes no further. Lee Mazzilli comes to the plate. Skoke getting ready to give up a run unless he gets out of this. 2-7. And there is an RBI single for Mazzilli. 3 base hits with 2 outs. And the Mets put 1 more on the board. 10-3 is your score. Skoke has given up a run. Joel Youngblood now at the plate. Braves trying to get out of this inning. 1-10. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. Going, gone. Joel Youngblood, 3rd home run of the game, given up by Braves pitchers. This a 3-run dinger to make it 13-3. Scores Henderson and Mazzilli. And that's going to be it for Skoke. So we're going to have to do this on camera and quickly and how. Be right back. However, we can always hit the pause button on a cell phone. Richie Hebner facing Adrian Devine. Here comes the pitch. 6-5, and Devine starts things off right, issuing Hebner a walk in his 4th trip to first base in this game. Alex Trevino with a walk and a single so far. Here comes the pitch from Devine. 1-10, a single. The bottom of his 1 column. John Stearns, 9th batter in the inning. 6 men have reached for the Mets safely, and 4 have scored 6 in a row. Devine the pitch to Stearns. 2-4, flog. Hard ground ball hit to short. Frias comes up with it over to Murphy. Mercy killing out number 3. Going to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. 13-3 your score. Frias, Benedict, and somebody due up. 5-10 for Frias. Fly ball to center field. Mazzilli is a 2 with a 19. Gets underneath it, makes the catch. Out number 1, redeeming himself for that earlier error. Bruce Benedict, catcher at the plate, 8th in the order. Swan with the pitch. 3-7, hard ground ball hit to third. Richie Hebner comes up with it, fires it over to Stern, out number 2. And that's going to bring us to a pinch hitter for the Braves. Glenn Hubbard is going to come in pinch hitting duties. So let's mark that. Let's go Hubbard. Pinch hit. He is a 12. Facing Craig Swan. Bottom of the 7th. 10-run drop. 13-3 here. Swan with a pitch. 2-8. And that'll be a hard ground ball at the third. Hebner fires it over to Stern again. Lather, rinse, repeat. Out number 3. Score is 13-3. And the new pitcher for the Braves is going to be Gene Garber. He'll face Doug Flynn. Craig Swan is in the on-deck circle, and Frank Taveras looks like Joe Torre is going to leave Swan in for the distance here. Leadoff single by Doug Flynn. Why would it be any different? 3 for 5. A whole bunch of these guys are going to be 3 for stinking 5 in this game. Swan is up. Garber with the pitch. 5-7. Hard ground ball hit to short. That's going to be Frias. A 3 with a 13. 1 base error. He boots it. E6. Runners on first and second. Error Frias. Bad Frias. Bafo Frias. Frank Taveras comes up. Another chance for hitting the cycle. All he needs is a triple. And there is one on Garber's 5-9 high on the split. Nope, 2-6 fly ball to left field. That's out there to Barry Bonnell. He gets underneath it and makes the catch. Out number 1. Steve Henderson now facing Garber. 3-10. And that's going to be a single to load the bases. 1 star moves everybody around. And Garber is getting ready to get tagged. Lee Mazzilli at the plate. He has homered and singled twice, driven in 4 runs, scored 2, 5, 6. Pops it up on the left side weakly. Horner gets underneath it. And that's going to be out number 2. Brings us to Joel Youngblood, who homered his last time up, 1 for 5. That was his only hit so far. Garber with the pitch, 3-6. And a hard ground ball to short. Frias comes up with it, gets it over to Dale Murphy for out number 3. No runs scored by the Mets in the top of the 8th. As we go to the bottom of that inning, 13-3 is your score here. Mets over the Braves. 1979 teams being played. Strat-o-matic. Swan is set, facing the top of the Braves order. Jerry Royster, 6-9. That's a leadoff single for Royster. And since he's an A, he's going to try and steal. Trevino is a -2, so that's 1-13, and he gets it. Stolen base for Jerry Royster. Braves are taking chances, of course. They're not going to take too many chances. They are way behind. Rolling off a center fielder. Swan with a pitch, 5-5. Fly ball to center field. Mazzilli gets underneath that one, makes the catch, 1 away. Gary Matthews now at the plate, facing Swan, 3-6. Fly ball to left. This time Steve Henderson is called for fly ball duties. He shags that fly out, number 2. Bob Horner at the plate. 6-11, fly ball to left field again. Henderson is a 4 with an 8, and that's a 3-base error. That's going to score Royster. E7, 3-base error into the corner. Bad throw. Run across for the Braves, 13-4. That is going to be an unearned run right from the word jump. Dale Murphy, 3-7, strikes him out. So after 8 innings of play, score is 13-4. Here in the top of the 9th, Gene Garber is going to see another inning of action. He'll face Hebner, Trevino, and Stearns. Here's the pitch to Richie Hebner, 6-4. Catcher card X. Benedict is a 3 with a 14. Ball gets by him, of no consequence. Here comes the next pitch to Hebner. Pops it up foul. Benedict gets underneath it. Makes easy work of the foul pop-up. 1 away. Alex Trevino comes to the plate. 2-10, and there's a base hit for Trevino. That is his 3rd. Scored a run. He's had 3 hits and a walk. A lot of 6 at-bat guy. Well, that's only 5 at-bats, but you know what I mean. Stearns, 6-3, fly ball to right field. Matthews is a 4 with an 8, and that's a 3-base error, and that's going to score Trevino. Dink, dink, dink. That was Matthews, E9. 3-base error. Another run for the Mets, 14-4, your score, top of the 9th. Doug Flynn, 4-11, ground ball hit to 3rd. Horner is a 4 with a 9, and that is going to be hit hard. He is able to check Stearns at 3rd. Fires it over to 1st to Murphy to get Flynn. That is out number 2. Craig Swan, going to see this one through because I want to get this video over. Fly ball to left field. That is going to be Bennell. He is a 2 with a 19. Roll that beautiful bean footage again. Make that a 2. Gets underneath it and makes the catch. 1 more run scores for the Mets. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And your score, let's triple check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3, 5, 9, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an easy job. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and the Braves have got some work to do. Swan coming in to close this one out. He's definitely done Torrey and his traveling fans proud. Barry Bennell, 1-5. Hard ground ball at the 3rd. Hebner over to Stearns, out number 1. Pepe Frias, the shortstop. Swan with a pitch, 5-4. Ground ball hit to 3rd. Hebner's a 4 with a 1. That is going to get through. Base hit for Frias. Man on D. Steeler. Bruce Benedict, catcher. Swan with a pitch, 6-6. Pops it up on the right side. Stearns gets underneath it. Out number 2. And these Braves are 1 out away from allowing this game to end. We're going to go with Jeff Burrows as a pinch hitter. for Garber. I don't see this going much further. Pinch hitter. He is an 8D. Facing Craig Swan. Runner on first. 2 outs. 14-4. Bottom of the 9th. Dramatic foul ball. That one just left of the foul pole. Called foul. Goes back to base. Frias returns to first. Swan collects himself. Here's the pitch. 1-8. Hard ground ball hit to Frank Tavares at short. Scoops it up. Fires it over to Stearns. Out number 3. And that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 1979 Strat-o-matic basic version of the baseball game. The New York Mets clean house in Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Final score is 14-4. Fantastic offensive output by the Braves. I mean, they just, they were there. They kind of owned that a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Doing it the old-fashioned way. And this is actually going over 30 minutes, so I'm not tempting fate. Guys, this is Chris. Strat-o-matic, yeah, that's the old school. You remember we're doing this old school, but this is Tabletop Sports Delaware. Guys, thank you very much, and keep on rolling.